Welcome to Rhea County High School. This is Rhea Review with Week 4 of Rhea County football. The Golden Eagles are hosting McMinn County Cherokees tonight. This is Elmer Harris with Rhea Review here with
Cameron Lane.
WDNT, the Eagle at 97.1 at Rhea Review.
Get ready for a big-time slobber knocker tonight as both of these teams are going to be bringing out the wing tee offense. We've got a great matchup.
The starting lineups. First, starting for McMinn County.
You can see on the field,
Sharp. On offense, number 7.
they are announcing the starting lineup
Number 9.
for Rhea County.
On offense, number 17.
But first, Cameron,
On offense, 18.
let's take a look back at some of our best highlights of 2017 as we thank our
Number 62. Ben Johnson.
premium sponsors,
On offense, number 68. Bryce Goodner. On offense, number
Professional
74,
Therapy
Scott
Services,
On offense,
as part of
number
Rhea Medical
76,
Center,
James Millsaps.
Lazy Boy, our first down and
Number 79,
touchdown sponsor,
Kyle
and
Jackson.
Nokian Tires, our halftime and postgame sponsor,
On the defensive
and
line,
all of our other many sponsors that allow us to bring you
Andre Smith.
this broadcast.
Could not do it without him. Let's see some of those highlights, Elmer.
Number 18, Austin Arnett. On defense, number 20, Noah Brown.
So, Elmer, the Golden Eagles got their first W of the season last week on the road against Walker Valley at the Corral. We saw that wing tee do its worst to the Mustangs of Walker Valley, and we were able to come away with our first win of the season. What were some of the things that stood out to you last week, Elmer, for the Golden Eagles?
Well, absolutely. We saw Christian Simon rack up a little bit over 190 yards in the contest. Also, Gavin Morrison, what a performance at the other wing position with over 130 yards, a huge monster run, broke multiple tackles on that run. So happy to see Morrison break free and get loose.
Absolutely. We've been using both of those names a good bit this season. Expect to see them back in fine form here tonight at Bill Horton Field. The Cherokees come in to Rhea County tonight with an 0-3 record. They've taken a few knocks on the chins, but against some powerhouses in the state, to be sure, Elmer. They've been beaten handedly by both Farragut and Maryville. Definitely not a slouch there in either of those teams. Some usual Knoxville contenders and state title contenders, it seems like, year in and year out.
That's right. They played some monster games as well as us to start the season. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these two teams match up against each other. We got a little bit of a sneak peek at the Jamboree, but it was only a sneak peek between Rhea County and McMinn County. Now we're going to see the real deal.
Absolutely, and I believe I misspoke there. As you know from last week, this is 7 days into the diet for me, so I will say a lot of things that make no sense tonight. The first one being that McMinn is actually 1-2 on the season, not 0-3. They did pick up a W against county rival McMinn Central. And I believe we are going to pause our talk here for just a moment as the Rhea County High School Marching Band presents the National Anthem and JROTC presents the Color Guard. So we will be back in just a second. Another wonderful rendition there by the high school marching band. And Elmer, as I was correcting myself before we kicked it down to them, McMinn did pick up a big rivalry, in-town rivalry there against McMinn Central. But the Cherokees come in here tonight 1-2 on the season, and as Coach Pemberton alluded to in his post-game interview last week at Walker Valley, it will be the battle of the wing tees, or as the Honorable Judge Jace Cochran gifted me in a little conversation we had right before we came on the air, what he thinks Ray County's offense should be called is the wing shot, because it's basically a wing tee out of the shotgun. Sounds like slingshot. We've been calling it a modified wing tee or the wing gun. I like the wing shot. The wing shot is
it's the wing gun.
Nice. Okay, Elmer, it's the wing gun then. Elmer does not like wing shot. I will never mention it again. I apologize. I haven't had any carbs or sugar in 4 days, and I'm a little hangry. I have a headache. I'm lightheaded.
Hey, we know you're on a diet, and this is a perfect time.
I might take a nap.
This is a perfect time to get a word in for our official post-game sponsor, Bimbo's. That's Bimbo right there. Look forward. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the renovations.
I look forward to watching Elmer eat bacon, sausage, pancakes. I look forward to our football guru Cam Meadows typically goes for the burger. Fantastic burger there.
Bimbo burger. Love it.
Love the Bimbo burger. Cameraman Johnny Cannon mixes up from time to time. Occasionally they do breakfast. Serving up the finest diner food to our community. I will miss it for the next 2 months. I will try to diet water with decaffeinated coffee for each post-game meal until the end of October, when this silly, pointless weight loss challenge comes to its demise.
We wish you the best of luck in that. And right now we're going to cut it away to one of our big sponsors, title sponsor, Professional Therapy Services.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
At Lazy Boy, we have an award-winning safety program. World-class safety performance requires that all 1,400 American craftsmen work safely each and every day. Safety commitment is safety excellence. Safety excellence is team commitment. We want you to be part of this team. Go Eagles!
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
And we're back, and you can see the team captains at the 50.
And Elmer, last week, the Golden Eagles were able to go 3 for 3 on banner breaks. The cheerleader banner was a little concerned last week with the conditions and the wind and the storms that we were receiving in Charleston that were spinning off of Hurricane Harvey. But we did get a clean break last week, looking to go 4 for 4 here this week at home on banner breaks. Definitely a much more temperate night here. Cool. Here come your Golden Eagles.
Woo! I like it. 4 for 4.
The top got a little hung there for a second. I was concerned. The player had to jump up and get it. He nearly tripped, but he found his feet. And we are 4 for 4 on banner breaks.
You got to love this atmosphere. You can see these Ray County students out supporting their classmates. This must be Western night for the student body.
I believe it is, Elmer.
Cowboy night.
Cowboy night. Cowboy up.
Cowboy up, Ray County. We want to thank everybody once again for tuning in for another week here with our crew. We're joined by, have Johnny and Larissa Cannon. Johnny is our main camera operator. Larissa Cannon, of course, is our sideline reporter down on the field with Brian Kamer. We have our statistician and all-around Tennessee high school football guru, Cameron Meadows here. And, of course, Cameron Lane. And tonight, my daughter has some big shoes to fill. And Travis Segman, if you're watching, wish my daughter the best as she tries to fill your shoes in running our digital scoreboard, which is, I'm happy to say, it is back tonight.
Welcome back, digital scoreboard. We've missed you. So, Elmer, it looks like the Cherokees are going to be receiving the opening kickoff here tonight. Back deep to receive for McMinn, Noah Brown and Andre Smith. It's going to be Brady Rice kicking off for the Golden Eagles here. Rice with a good deep kick that is going to be fielded at the 3-yard line. It is Smith who gets it. He's out to the 20, going to take a big hit and be brought down by a host of Golden Eagles. So Brady Rice with a very impressive opening kickoff. Cherokees will start at their own 21.
Been some slight personnel changes on the Ray County defensive line and linebacker, the front 7 unit. We're going to have Garrett Smith on the left defensive tackle. Tyler Shelton at nose.
Here on first down, Hayes rolls out left for the Cherokees. He is going to tuck it now. He's going to be pushed backwards for a loss.
Looks like those personnel changes have paid off.
I believe that was Jay Graham who got to him first. They're going to say no gain or loss on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Cherokees. Senior Bradley Hayes, under center, quarterback for the Cherokees. Handoff going to go here to number 17, Jalen Hunt. He is going to be met quickly. Might have picked up quarterback for the Cherokees. Handoff going to go here. 2 on the play. Number 17, we'll call Jalen third. He is going to be met 8. So Elmer, the Golden Eagle defense, off to a hot start here, getting a couple good pushes, tackle on the perimeter, and then stuffing them on the inside.
We have 2 sophomores starting at middle linebacker. Avery Allday, number 35, 5'9", 200 pounds, and Bradley Goodwin, sophomore, 5'10", 175 pounds. Both great athletes. Looking forward to see what they do tonight.
Looks like the Golden Eagles are going to get a stop here on 3rd down as well. And the special teams unit for McMinn will run onto the field for the punt. The usual suspects here for the special teams for the Golden Eagles. Christian Simon back deep to receive the punt. It's a little bit of a high snap. It is down now. An end-over-end punt towards the 50 is going to go out of bounds inside McMinn territory at the 49, where the Golden Eagles will take over on offense.
So Zach Pemberton couldn't really ask for a better starting position to bring that offense out on the field inside McMinn territory.
And Elmer, there seems to be a flag here on the play, or either that or Johnny Cannon is doing some Salt Bay over here in the corner on the main camera. Not really sure what's going on. Oh, I believe it is a flag now. I see that on the field.
The penalty marker on the field.
We're waiting for the official call. I believe it was a...
Penalty will be against the Cherokees. False start.
Yeah, he indicated a false start. So they will punt it again. Simon planted at the 50, hoping to get his hands on the ball this time around. And he will get that opportunity. He is going to field it at the 45, makes a move out across the 40, still on his feet at the 35 now, going to be brought down. So the Golden Eagles will pick up 14 yards net after the penalty and the second punt and start at the McMinn 35. Elmer with a quick 3 and out and a mistake by McMinn. I would not be surprised at all to see the Golden Eagles strike early here. I'm going to predict within 3 plays we will have 6 points on the board.
It's a strong prediction.
I'm known for those.
They are in striking distance.
Here on first down, Christian Simon's number is going to be called. He is going to be stopped for a loss. And it'll be 2nd and 11. Certainly does not help my strong prediction. No fear here, though. Zach Pemberton receives the signal from the sideline from his father, head coach, Mark Pemberton. Brandon Hunt goes into motion. Pemberton fakes the throw. He's being rushed, and he's going to be dropped for a sack and a loss.
Pemberton tackled for a loss by number 75, Goodine.
I think they were going for a shot right there, Cam. They scored on the first play of the Jamboree, but as I mentioned earlier, it was just really a sneak peek. A lot of coaches, including McMinn's Bo Cagle, is certainly keeping his cards close to his chest.
So it is now 3rd and 16 here on the opening offensive drive for the Golden Eagles. Pemberton working out of the shotgun. He rolls back, looking to throw, being chased down now. It's going to be a little dump pass in and out of the hands of Gavin Morrison.
Pemberton's pass is incomplete to Morrison.
Rolls back, Morrison looking had to throw, being chased down now. Bit It's of going to be a open little field dump ahead pass of him. In and out of the hands of Gavin Morrison.
Did the old classic mistake where he started running before he actually had the ball.
So a slightly different look here at punter tonight for the Golden Eagles as Hayden Frazier will take over that duty for an injured Chandler Kaler. A good spiraling punt is fielded at the 11-yard line. That is number 3, Andre Smith, who's going to get out across the 15, brought down at the 16, and the Cherokees take back over. Elmer, be honest, do you blame it on my prediction?
No.
Thank you.
As long as you don't hold last week's when we turned it over on about the 3-yard line on me after a comment I made.
Hayes under center here. Finally the whistle. After a little back and forth there at the pile, I believe that was Jalen Sharp on the carry. He picks up about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
And this is a very scrappy McMinn County team. Young, quick. From what I've seen, they like to hit.
Hayes going to hand off this time to Jalen Hunt, who's going to pick up a couple more yards. It will be 3rd and 3. Some of the articles I read, Coach Bo Cagle said their strategy very similar to the Golden Eagles, and he even compared it to a Georgia Tech strategy where they just sort of lull you to sleep, trying to pick up 3 yards at a time and continuing to move the chains and hopefully get the W.
I imagine a lot of our viewers caught the Tennessee opener last week, and while that may be right, Georgia Tech wasn't lulling me to sleep.
It is going to be Hunt on the carry once again, and he is going to be very close to a first down. And in fact, the head official will signal it now. That is a first down for the Cherokees.
And we're halfway through the first quarter already.
First and 10, fresh set of sticks here for McMinn. Hayes under center is going to hand it off to Jalen Sharp this time, who dives ahead for a gain of 5.
Sharp on the carry, met by all day. And Duggar.
Elmer, I was also reading that Coach Bo Cagle for McMinn said that this was a contest that he really thought he could go toe-to-toe with his opponent in the Golden Eagles here of Ray County. However, he still included us in his murderer's row of Farragut and Maryville, saying that we were, of course, going to be tough competition. So I'm sure he's been working all week to instill some confidence and belief into his team. Ray County definitely looking to push back on that and prove that they belong in that murderer's row. As Sharp picks up 4 more, it'll be third and less than 1. Jake Whiting split out wide, being covered by Aubrey Smith on the corner. Handoff going to go to Sharp once again, who finds a big gap and gets out across the 45. Going to be brought down right there at the 45, but another first down for McMinn.
So they're definitely finding some good luck running it between the tackles.
Elmer, do you think it would be easier or harder to coach against an offensive formation that you yourself use? Do you know some of the holes or gaps that might be exposed there, or is it one of those things it's just mano-a-mano and whoever can do it better? Sharp with another big carry, going to be close to another first down.
Yeah, I think it's the latter, and right now McMinn County is really getting the best of this Ray County defense in the front 7.
And they are indeed going to award Sharp another first down. McMinn now inside Ray County territory at the Ray County 45. Handoff this time goes to Ezra Markley, who's on his feet down inside the Ray County 25. A big gain there for the Cherokees. And another first down. That was 5'11", 174-pound junior Ezra Markle there on the carry. And another big gain for the Cherokees.
You can see big Logan Harmon, number 92, coming into the game. He's gonna line up at that right defensive tackle position.
Markle on the carry here on first down. Gets a big hit, but not before picking up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And Elmer, with these run-heavy offenses, this will definitely be the shortest game of the year thus far in terms of length of play. We'll be eating up a lot of clock in between snaps as we're already under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Sharp on the carry here on second down. Golden Eagle line, defensive line gets a little bit better push there. He only picks up maybe a yard. So 3rd and 4, a big third down here for the Golden Eagle defense. It is going to be a quick pitch out to Sharp. He's got some space on the edge and is going to dive inside the 20 and very close to that first down marker around the 18. The official is going to say he is just shy, and it will be 4th and less than a yard here inside the red zone. Elmer, and you got to believe as things momentum-wise seem to be going a little bit against the Golden Eagles, McMinn moving the chains here, a stop on 4th might be able to turn that tide. And it looks like there is going to be a flag that stops this play dead before it gets started. And Elmer, just as I was talking about the Golden Eagles being able to change the narrative here in the first quarter, they gift McMinn a first down with an offsides. So it is now 1st and goal for the Cherokees with 1:55 showing in the first quarter. The clock is running. We're all knotted up at zeros here. McMinn looking to score. Handoff going to go to Sharp here on first down. He's inside the 5, being driven backwards by Bradley Evans and company. Still on his feet, whistled dead finally around the 6.
Huge stop for Ray County. We're going to kick it down to sideline reporter Larissa Cannon. Now get a little wide shot. Come on, Brian. There you go. Get in on that student body. And while we were, the student.
McMinn has scored the first score of the night here.
Good job, guys.
With 1:02 left in the first quarter, they now lead 6-0. That was Andre Smith, I believe, with the carry there. Are we on? Or?
So McMinn County has struck first blood.
Lockmiller on for the PAT. It is up, and it is good. With 1:02 left in the opening quarter, Ray County trailing McMinn 7-0.
We'll take a break. Be right back with more Ray County football action.
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles.
All right, that was a word from the hardest working man in Nashville, State Senator Ken Yeager.
So Ray County looking to bounce back after giving up the first score to the Cherokees. Aubrey Smith and Christian Simon back deep to receive the kickoff. Is going to be a high, shorter kick, fielded around the 12-yard line by Smith, who's out across the 20, trying to get to the edge now, going to be brought down from behind. Was potential there for a horse collar tackle, but it looks like he might have had him by the jersey or the lower part of the shoulder pad. The Golden Eagles will take over at the 22. Pemberton working out of the shotgun here. Handoff's going to go to Brandon Hunt on first down, who's going to barrel ahead across the 25. Going to be marked at the 26. So that would be a pickup of 4 for Hunt. 2nd and 6 now for the Golden Eagles. Hunt in the backfield with Pemberton, goes into motion now. Handoff here on 2nd down, going to go to Christian Simon. He picks up maybe a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 5. And that sound indicates the end of the first quarter, where McMinn leads Ray County 7-0.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
So a big 3rd and 5 here for the Golden Eagles as they come out of the mid-quarter break. Pemberton working out of the shotgun, per usual. Handoff going to be given to Christian Simon, but it could have just as easily been given to the McMinn County lineman as he met him immediately and dropped him for a loss, and Ray County will be forced to punt. So, Elmer, a bit of a disappointing and frustrating start here tonight for the Golden Eagles as they trail early, and that running game just can't seem to find any holes or gaps right now. And as Frazier's punt is going to be fielded for a fair catch at the McMinn 47.
These Eagles are definitely going to have to wake up. We've got a ball game on our hands. Looking like a dogfight early.
And I don't believe really in the ideas of energy by osmosis, but if they're at all reflecting my lack of energy due to lack of carbs or sugar, I do apologize. So if I need to eat a little Debbie's or Snickers to wake them up, I could potentially sacrifice that for the team and the community.
Please do.
Let's not say yet. Let's get through halftime. So fresh set of sticks here. McMinn takes over on offense. Whistles abound. And Laundry on the field.
He's falling weak, folks. Cam Lane could.
I feel as if I'm not really sure where I am. Somewhat of a headache. Slightly lightheaded. A little shaky. Don't reach for those. I know there's Little Debbie's over there. I'm not going to eat one, Elmer. I'm just not going to do it. Golden Eagles undisciplined once again here on first down. Gift McMinn 5 free yards. 1st and 5 now for the Cherokees, and another whistle. But it looks like McMinn is going to very kindly give those 5 yards back. Very nice of them. Very thoughtful on the part of Coach Cagle and his crew. It'll be 1st and 10 once again. Hayes going to hand off to Hunt on first down. Not much doing. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cherokees.
You know, I regret to say we haven't had one lazy boy first down.
It is going to be Abernathy with the carry on 2nd down. He is going to pick up 7.
I'm so ready for this Ray County defense to stand up, make a stand, get the ball back, and get some lazy boy first downs rolling.
A very emotional Elmer Harris there. I'm not sure if he's crying, but I know he definitely wants the Golden Eagles to wake up. It is Sharp with the carry on 3rd down. Powers ahead, out across the first down marker, and has another McMinn first down. Elmer, there's just no way to present this even as a Ray County fan and media outlet. Ray County needs to wake up. They need to come to play, and right now they're getting pushed around a bit by the Cherokees. Hayes rolls out, is going to throw it this time. Pass is complete. That is number 18, Austin Arnett, with the catch. And another McMinn first down. So 1st and 10 for the Cherokees at the Ray County 30. Elmer, what are you seeing here that the Golden Eagles need to do differently to get motivated and push back against the Cherokees? It is going to be Jalen Sharp with the carry on 1st down, who's going to finally be brought down at the 5, but now it will be 1st and goal for McMinn.
Once again, finds itself in the secondary.
Golden Eagles defense back on their heels at the 5. Handoff going to go to Sharp here, who's going to lunge towards the goal line, going to be stopped just shy. It'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1-yard line. It is going to be a quarterback keep this time by Hayes. He dives a couple times towards the end zone, and he scores.
And I'm as stunned as this crowd here filling Eagle Stadium at this score. 13-0, McMinn County.
McMinn will swing the gate now as Lockmiller on to attempt his 2nd PAT on the night. It's up and good with 8:21 left in the first half. A shocking score here in Evansville as McMinn is leading Ray County 14-0. We'll be back in just a moment.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
Hi, I'm Dustin Henderson, owner and operator of Henderson Home Inspection, serving Rhea County and all surrounding counties. A home inspection covers the major components of a home: crawl space, foundation, the roof, exterior features, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, and everything in between. The cost of a home inspection is on average 0.002% of the cost of the home. Why leave the chance that there is a surprise that costs you thousands after you move in? So if you're looking at buying, selling, or just want to make a maintenance plan on your home, give me a call, 423-208-5781, and check us out on Facebook. And now I don't have but one more thing to say. How about them Eagles?
Simon and Smith back deep for the kickoff. Christian Simon is going to field it around the 11, cuts toward midfield, out across the 20, now the 25. He's got a gap. Unfortunately, there is a flag. He's out at the 40, the 45, going to be brought down at the McMinn 45, inside their territory. However, there are several pieces of laundry on the turf.
Let's see if we can get some indication.
And Elmer, unfortunately, that was a little bit too good to be true, as that gap was had dishonestly, and it is a hold against the Golden Eagles. So Elmer, between a couple crucial penalties that have given McMinn a first down and this one here, I'm confused. This is not the Golden Eagle team we have seen so far in 2017. Even Coach Cagle for McMinn was praising the fact that although we have lost some key players the last couple years, this team this year has made up for it with their effort and their attitude, and maybe even perhaps outplaying some of their size. And obviously a great game the first week against Cleveland, fell short just at the end. Then Powerhouse Blackman comes in, and we hung in with them for a bit. And then, of course, the big win last week on the road against region foe Walker Valley. And here this week, Elmer, it doesn't seem like the same team.
Yeah, and I'm afraid what you're seeing here is I believe we had a personal foul tacked on top of that holding penalty, which could have been the multiple flags you saw.
Going to go to the air here on first down. Pemberton looking to the right. He's got Christian Simon going to be just out of reach. A beautiful spiraling pass there by Pemberton. Just a bit too far for Simon to reach. But, of course, knowing Coach Pemberton and staff and the Golden Eagles, we are definitely not going to lay down here tonight. I believe we are just a couple positive plays from hopefully changing the story here tonight in Evansville, as McMinn is leading 14-0, 7:54 left in the second quarter. Pemberton going to take the snap here, hands it off to Hunt, rolling out to the right, looking to throw. He's got his man. That is Gavin Morrison with the catch, and he's out, going to be brought down at the 30. And Elmer stand by, but that is a Rhea County Lazy Boy first down.
I'll take it. Beautiful play. Let's get a second look at that play.
And Elmer, I believe that play will get Rhea County back into the positive for offensive yards here tonight. So that is certainly a good thing, and hopefully we will continue to build in that direction. Hunt lined up behind Pemberton, going to go into motion. Handoff here on first down, going to go to Christian Simon, who's at the 30, out across the 35. And hopefully some signs of life coming here from the Golden Eagle offense. Simon with a pickup of 6. It will be second. Correction, more like a pickup of 7. We'll call it 2nd and 3. Unfortunately, Christian Simon is being helped off the field. Looks like he is favoring perhaps one of his legs. We will definitely try to get a report on that. Second down here now. Pemberton is going to keep it. Is going to be dropped for a loss.
Yeah, that's going to be Caleb Gooding, 188-pound defensive end that came through untouched.
So after Pemberton connects with Morrison for our first Rhea County Lazy Boy first down of the night, And a good opening run by Christian Simon, who now is potentially injured. Ray County is facing a 3rd and 7. Pemberton going to look to throw, stands in the pocket, delivers a strike. It is going to be caught by Jaden Austin, who is going to have another Ray County Lazy Boy first down. And an encouraging sign as Christian Simon jogs back out onto the field. Looks like his injury might not have been of too much substance, hopefully. That is the case, and he will be able to charge on for the Golden Eagles here tonight as they take over first and 10 at the 50.
You can see Jaden Austin lining up once again on the near side.
Pemberton's pass is caught by Caleb Laws, who's going to pick up maybe a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9. Second and 9, 6 minutes left in the first half. Pemberton sits in the pocket, throws easy. He's got an open Christian Simon who catches it at the 15 and is going to be brought down inside the 5-yard line. Pemberton to Christian Simon for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Shazam. Let's take another look at this play. Wide open Christian Simon. Beautiful play, and if that won't kickstart this Ray County Golden Eagle offense, I don't know what will.
First and goal, Golden Eagles at the 2. Pemberton takes the snap, going to hand it off to Christian Simon, who bounces out around the edge, but going to be stopped shy of the goal line. It'll be 2nd and goal for Ray County. Second and goal. Ball now at the 3. Pemberton sends Hunt into motion. Hunt is going to get the ball here. He's pushing ahead. He gets a second push from his O-line. Waiting on the signal. He's very close. I believe they are going to say he was just short of crossing the goal line. Elmer, the nose of that football at the spot is nearly a touchdown itself. At the half-inch line, the Golden Eagles face a 3rd and goal situation. The Golden Eagle faithful coming to life here, urging their boys into the end zone. Hunt is going to get the carry here on 3rd down, and he is going to be into the end zone for a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown.
Shazam. Brandon Hunt
gets the Golden Eagles on the board. Now where we've got ourselves an old-fashioned rodeo happening here on the track as the Cowboys take off with the Spirit flags and the Golden Eagle flag. Round the wagons, we've got ourselves a contest here. Hayden Fraser's kick is up, and it is good with 4:29 left in the first quarter. The score now, McMinn 14, Ray County 7. We'll be back in just a moment.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagle. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
Brady Rice here to kick for the Golden Eagles. Takes a Ray County bounce. Is going to be fumbled around near the 5. Finally, McMinn able to scoop it up. Still on his feet, going to be dropped at the 14, where the Cherokees will take over on offense. My diet and waistline would definitely like to thank the Golden Eagles for punching one into the end zone there. I was a little bit worried I was going to have to cheat on my diet just in case there was some sort of cosmic energy situation, a transfer that needed to occur. Not exactly sure how those things work.
Friends, I promise you that diet is going to get wrecked at the post-game meal at Bimbo's tonight.
And I promise you it will not, ladies and gentlemen. Elmer, I will literally drive back to Chattanooga and not go to the post-game if you're going to put that on me. Don't mess with me. I'm hangry. Handoff here on first down. Not much doing for the Cherokees. Maybe picked up 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7. Trying to wreck my diet.
Now let's see if Coach Owenby and this Ray County defense has found an answer to this between the tackle, off the tackle runs by this McMinn County wing T.
It is going to be a quick pitch out here. That's Jalen Sharp once again with the carry, and he is going to have a McMinn first down. So, Elmer, yes, they are predominantly running between the tackles, but mixing in an occasional quick pitch out to Sharp, which has also been quite effective. So, fresh set of downs here for McMinn. Handoff on first down, going to go to Sharp. He's going to have 3 yards on the carry. Second and 7 here. Hayes under center. He is going to hand it off to Hunt this time, who's going to be hit very quickly, might have picked up a yard. There is also a flag on the play.
He's going to be hit by big Bradley Evans.
The McMinn offense seems to be huddling and walking backwards. It is against McMinn. Coach Pemberton wagging his finger, pointing back, indicating, I believe, that he wants to receive the penalty yardage. It was an illegal shift against the Cherokees, and that will back them up.
Right here on the sideline. They are coaching their players, telling them what it is that they need to change to get more points on the board and stop McMinn from scoring another touchdown. Guys, back up to you.
Second and 12 here for the Cherokees after the illegal shift yardage is tacked on.
Sounding good. Thank you for that, Larissa.
Hayes looking to throw, rolls out to the right, delivers a strike that goes through the hands of his intended receiver, Ezra Merkel. And it will be 3rd and 12 now for McMinn. So Golden Eagles looking to force a 3 and out and get McMinn's offense off the field for the second time of the night. The first coming in the opening possessions of the game. McMinn was forced 3 and out, has since tacked on 2 scores. Ray County looking to stop them here. And they indeed will get a stop on third down.
With just 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the half.
Coach Pemberton going to call a timeout here. We will take one with him with 2:17 left in the second quarter. McMinn 14, Ray County 7.
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
Brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
So Christian Simon back deep to receive the punt for the Golden Eagles. Gossett on the punt for the Cherokees. It is going to be a spiraling punt. Christian Simon going to call for the fair catch, where he will catch it at his own 49. And the boys in green and gold will take it back over on offense.
Be sure to hang around for our halftime show with, hopefully we'll be able to catch Coach Pemberton in an interview. Hopefully he'll be in a good mood after an Eagles score on this drive. We'll also have scores from around the region, around the state, and we'll also talk to Tennessee High School football guru Cameron Meadows with first half analysis. Back to the game.
Pemberton fakes the handoff here on first down, rolling out to the left, looking to throw. Still on his feet, scrambling, going to look to the sideline and tuck it now, and going to pick up 5 yards on his own. Ray County does have 2 timeouts left here in the half, and they will be receiving the kickoff to start the third quarter. Several factors in play, Elmer, if Ray County was able to score once more here before we go into the half. You got to believe that would help swing the momentum.
Absolutely. There's plenty of time on the clock to do it. 2-minute drill, Ray County.
Zach Pemberton rolling out to his right, looking, going to throw now. Pass is going to be broken up. Nearly picked off there. That was number 18, Austin Arnett, with the deflection. 3rd and 5 now for the Golden Eagles. Zach Pemberton out of the shotgun. Brandon Hunt goes into motion. He looks to the right. Pass is going to be thrown to Christian Simon, who's out across the 50, the 45, and going to be stopped at the 44. It'll be 4th and a long 3 now for Ray County in decision time for Coach Pemberton and staff. He will now elect to call a timeout to make that decision. 1:35 left here in the second quarter. McMinn 14, Ray County 7. So Elmer, looks like Zach in the offense will break the huddle from the timeout, and we will be going for it here on 4th and 3. The Golden Eagle faithful rattling their cowbells and lending their yells here on the brisk night in Evansville. Hunt goes into motion. Pemberton going to roll back, looking to pass. Stands back in the pocket, got some time, and is now going to break a sack tackle and almost avoids another tackler, but is dropped back at the original line of scrimmage. And McMinn will get the ball back.
They're going to get the ball back with
and
minute 26 in the half.
And they have all 3 of their timeouts, so do not expect them to take any knees here. They will definitely be looking.
So while our safeties haven't seen a lot of action, Reese Cooley saw a little bit of action, but was able to come up and make a play. They haven't seen a lot of action tonight. Look for them to hopefully step up because they will be challenged, I certainly imagine, in this last minute and a half.
We will get to see just how strong Hayes' arm is for McMinn. Here on first down, he's going to throw it, but it won't matter as a whistle blows the play dead. It is going to be a false start against McMinn. That will back them up 5.
False start against McMinn. First and 15.
That penalty will move the ball back into their own territory. First and 15 for McMinn at their 46. Hayes working out of the shotgun here. It was going to be a quarterback keep. There is another flag. McMinn continues to start falsely, and that will cost them 5 more yards. Elmer, I assume Coach Pemberton and staff would perhaps just be content with them continuing to back up 5 yards until they were all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, they're keeping some time on the clock.
So first and 20 now for the Cherokees. That perhaps could change their strategy of trying to score here again. I imagine we will see at least a couple attempts in that direction. Markle goes into motion. Hayes going to take the snap. Will keep it here on first down, but is going to be swallowed up in the backfield. That is Garrett Smith with what will go down, I believe, as a sack. He might have picked up a yard. Have to see where the spot is. It will be a sack and a loss of a yard. So McMinn electing not to use any of their timeouts here. As of right now, the clock is rolling under a minute now. They do lead Ray County 14-7 here at Bill Horton Field. One receiver split out wide to the left, being covered by Reese Cooley. Hayes is going to hand off the ball here on second down to Jalen Sharp, who gets out across the 45 of McMinn. Clock continues to roll. 30 seconds left now. It is 3rd and 16 for the Cherokees.
Check.
Pending a dead ball, this could be the last snap of the first half. Handoff going to go to Markle, who is going to be swallowed up by a host of Eagles and dropped at the 40. The clock will run out, and that will be the end of the half. So here in Evansville, against the Cherokees, Ray County trailing. McMinn 14, Ray County 7. We will hopefully get a halftime interview with Coach Pemberton. Stand by for that. So yes, we're going to kick it down now to sideline reporter Larissa Cannon, who is standing by with Coach Mark Pemberton.
All right, Coach Pemberton, we're still in the game, 14-7. What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, we didn't run the ball very well offensively. We made some plays through the air, but like the way our defense responded there when they got the ball back, we got to do a better job stopping their run game. But, we're still right in the middle of it, so we just got to be able to run the ball a little bit better to help set up our pass game.
I've noticed definitely far fewer penalties than last week. Was that a conversation over the past week?
That's a conversation every week, so, hopefully that will continue.
Okay, we'll catch you later. Thank you so much. All right, guys, back up to you.
So with that, we're getting ready for our halftime show. We're going to kick it away, see if some sponsors get ready for the Nokia and Tires halftime show, and get ready for the Golden Eagle Marching Band.
Kuuleeko mittaus? Mittaus kuulee. Mikä oli keskinopeus? Vedon keskinopeus on 186,269 ja on uusi maailmanennätys.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Rhea County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
When I wake up in the morning, I always make time to go to the coffee house before I have to come to work. I was a barista for 5 years. I know all the workers there, so I'm always talking to them and see how they're doing. Being a barista, I would meet so many different people. And if you just start talking to them, they're interesting. I mean, everybody has their own story, and seeing the same people every day, forming the connections, has helped coming over to Lazy Boy, because you have to connect with somebody in such a quick transaction. Being a barista helped with that. I'm Leandra Osborne, and I'm a customer service representative. I actually had 3 months of training before I started working here. That's one thing that's surprising about how much knowledge we have to have. When I answer that phone, it could be anything from what's the closest store to me to I have a chair from 1980 and the thingamabob broke. I mean, you just never know, but being a consumer myself, I know what I would like to expect when I'm working with somebody, and I try to be that person for other customers. And there are a team of us here assisting with concerns or questions that come through the Facebook page. And there's going to be a real person that's responding to them.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Lazy Boy Comfort Care. This is Leandra. How can I help you?
Sometimes people call in just to say thank you and just to tell us about the positive experience they had with Lazy Boy. And it's not only a piece of furniture, it holds memories. That's the chair they rocked their kids in when they were babies. That's the same chair they're now rocking their grandchildren in. That's the most rewarding when you are restoring a memory for somebody.
This is the McMinn County Cherokee Marching Band. The Golden Eagle Marching Band will be here shortly. Hope you're enjoying the Nokian Tires halftime show. McMinn County leads Ray County 14-7 at the half.
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's just trying to find that happy medium. All right, I got you.
All right, that was the McMinn County Marching Band. We are at halftime.
Yes, we are.
And I'm joined by Tennessee High School football guru, Cameron Meadows.
Very interesting stat lines we've got going after that first half. The end of the first quarter, actually, we were -5 yards of total offense. So McMinn's defense has brought it tonight, especially after playing Maryville last week, giving up 41 points. They've come to play tonight. Right now, looking at Ray County stats, Simon has 3 yards on 5 carries. We actually gave Morris no carries, so he has no yards right now. Pemberton has -5 yards on 1 official carry, and then 2 Then he also had 2 sacks to give him -5 yards total. Brandon Hunt had 8 yards on 3 carries and 1 touchdown. We actually did pretty good in the passing game. Pemberton finished up the first half 5 of 7 for 82 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions. The receiving looks like this. Austin had 1 catch for 18 yards. Caleb Laws had 1 catch for 1 yard. Christian Simon had 2 catches on the night for 49 yards, and Gavin Morrison had 1 catch for 14 yards. We really haven't been stopped that bad, heading into this game. We moved the ball against Blackman. We moved the ball against Cleveland. This is the first time we've actually kind of met some adversity, as far as offense goes. The defense has played okay, but, Sharp, he's carrying the load for McMinn right now. I was looking
if Coach Owenby can find an answer for that in halftime, make some adjustments. Expect to see some major adjustments on that Ray County offensive line coming into the second half, and also some adjustments on the defense as they tweak that. Cameron, I know you've been working on those stats. We've got some major scores right now from across the state. Second quarter, Knoxville Catholic leading Cleveland 19-7. Yep. No big surprise there. Second quarter, at Alcoa, Maryville Trails 21-14.
Yeah, everybody knew that was going to be a big game. The Cross Creek rivalry there at Maryville, Alcoa Maryville, been going on for a while. The rivalry kind of lost a little bit of its luster when George Quarles left for Furman this year, but that's still just one of those Blount County rivals that's just awesome.
Sardi Daisy, before we kick it down into the Golden Eagle Marching Band, Sardi Daisy leading Hickson 21-7, also in the second. Ottawa leads East Hamilton 33-0.
Yeah. And then the team will be playing next week. Lenoir City is currently tied with Christian Academy of Knoxville at 14 in the second quarter. Looking around the other areas, the big one down in South Pittsburgh tonight. South Pittsburgh currently leads Marion County 16-0. That's a battle of the top 1A and 2A team in the state. So very interesting.
Leading 16-0 in Jasper.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Cameron, let's kick it down to the Golden Eagle Marching Band. We'll come back with some more analysis and further scores.
Okay.
Providing safety, comfort, confidence. You bought a big rig to get the job done, to hold its ground, to protect your kin. You need the Nokian Rotiva HT. Providing safety, comfort, confidence. Built for your heavy vehicle. Ready for face-to-face contact with the daily perils of the open road. Nokian Tires, where safety begins. This is the all-new Nokian N-Tire 2.0. Built for North America. Built for the road, the weather, the earth. Built for you. Designed for superior safety with a focus on wet grip and dry grip for all-season traction. It's smooth, quiet, has a long tread life, and low rolling resistance. From Nokian Tires, where safety begins.
All right, and we're back. Hope you enjoyed that part of the halftime show, sponsored by Nokian Tires. So proud to have them as a sponsor.
Yep. Good job by the band there. Continuing with some scores around the area, Walker Valley, update on them. They are in the second quarter. They are now tied with Stone Memorial at 27 apiece. Some other area scores from around the East Tennessee area. Kingston currently leads Rockwood 21-7 in the second quarter. Another kind of good matchup. We haven't had a score on it yet. I think they just kicked off over there in Sequatchie County, but Sequatchie County and Meigs County are playing tonight, so that's two really good football programs kicking it off. Soddy Daisy currently leads Hickson 21-7 in the second quarter. Catholic is now 26-7. Fulton is currently beating their rival Austin East 20-0. And just a couple more scores. Ray County alum Kane Ballard and his Greenville Devils still currently rolling through their schedule. Greenville at the half is up 28-6 on Science Hill, and Science Hill just slaughtered Ottawa last week in a region matchup. So if that tells you anything about how good that Greenville team is, and Ray County alum Kane Ballard, they got a pretty good program going on up there. And one last score of interest for me. Oak Ridge is currently down 7-0 to Farragut. That's become kind of a big rival up that way. And just one more from the Anderson County area. Anderson County is currently leading Clinton 14-0 in the second quarter. So we're getting ready to kick off the second half here. Teams are rolling back onto the field, stretching, about a minute to go. And then we'll be ready to start kicking off the second half.
Cam, if you were Coach Pemberton, what would you tell the team?
Oh, I mean, that's a tough one to take on the chin right there. You gotta come out fired up the second half. That first half was just lackluster. We just had no life on offense. Defense did all right. Contained them pretty well. Still gave up 2 scores, but that's okay. But hey, it's a new half. We got a whole another 2 quarters to go. Let's just get our heads right. Let's go for it. I mean, that's all you can do at this
Basically,
point.
just cowboy up, just like the student body.
Absolutely.
Cowboy night here at Eagle Stadium, and basically, one thing to tell them, just cowboy up.
Yeah. Yep. That is for sure. Well, I'm going to hand the headset back over to Cam Lane and let him get ready to call this second half here.
He does have I see he has a goodie bag of almonds. That is definitely not cheating on his diet, but it definitely take care of some of that hangriness going on.
I wish those almonds were covered in chocolate so badly.
These Golden Eagles need to get a little hangry. They need to get a little hungry.
Is there any reason there's no sound in this here?
We're going to take it to a quick break. We'll be right back with the second half action.
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
Brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
All right, and we are back. Just about ready to kick off. Ray County's going to receive, and as you just heard, Ray County Farm Bureau's LeBron Purser, go Eagles. They now have 2 locations, one in Spring City. Get out to see them for
Christian Simon, speaking of cowboying up, out across the 45, the 50 going to be forced out of bounds inside McMinn territory. The Golden Eagles coming out hot to start the third quarter, and that's exactly what they needed to do, Elmer.
Shazam, Christian Simon, monster run. He kind of scared me a little bit when he came out. Thought he might have been hurt just a little bit.
Showing no signs of it there with the opening kickoff here for the third quarter. Golden Eagles take over at the McMinn 46. Elmer, as I was down on the field during halftime and the Golden Eagles took to the field to stretch and get warmed up, I could hear the coaching staff urging them on to get a little hop in their step, trying to put some life into this Golden Eagle team as they trail by 7 here to start the second half. It is going to be Gavin Morrison with the carry on first down. Picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Zach Pemberton communicating with Gavin Morrison and Brandon Hunt, getting the play in. Out of the shotgun now. Hunt goes into motion to Pemberton's left. Handoff going to go to Christian Simon here on second down. Looking for the edge, and he's got it now. Tries to cut back upfield and is met by the Cherokee defense, but picks up maybe another yard. Looks like we'll call it 3rd and 6. So after a big return on the kickoff, Elmer, Golden Eagles want to capitalize here. 3rd, and they're actually going to say 7, looking for a conversion. Pemberton rolling out to his right, going to throw it, called by Gavin Morrison, but he is hit right away at the 40-yard line and going to be stopped short by 4 yards. 4th and 4 now. In what Cam Meadows called a lackluster first half, decision time here. It looks like Coach Pemberton has made up his mind. He is content to let his defense go to work. And we'll bring on Chick Frazier to punt for the Golden Eagles. There is a whistle here. There's actually a flag as well. It's going to be a false start against the Eagles, and that will back them up 5 yards. McMinn not electing to put anyone too deep for the punt return. Hayden's punt is taking a great Ray County bounce and is going to be touched dead around the 3-yard line. So Chick Frazier filling in the punting duty for Chandler Kaler, who's nursing an injury this week, does a fantastic job there. End-over-end punt, touched dead inside the 5, and it's time for the defense to take over for Ray County. It is going to be Bradley Hayes with the handoff here. I believe he handed it off to Jalen Sharp on first down. Sharp picks up maybe 2. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Handoff going to go here to Jalen Sharp once again on second down. He's going to dive ahead and pick up a couple more yards. It'll now be 3rd and 5. So, Elmer, you got to believe the Golden Eagles can dig in their heels here and force a 3 and out and get the ball, depending on the length of the punt, perhaps even within McMinn territory. That could definitely start to turn the tide in their favor. Handoff here on 3rd down. Sharp with the carry once again. Going to be brought down just shy of the first down marker. It's going to be 4th and 1 and a decision for the Cherokees. The offensive line of McMinn and Sharp here have proven they definitely can get a yard if need be. But the Golden Eagles defensive line has also proven they can push back and stop them. And it's go time here. Hayes making some calls at the line, under center now. Into motion, and there is motion also on the Ray County line. We will wait to see what the official word is. It is going to be against Ray County. Offsides, and that will give McMinn a first down. Elmer, you always hate to see that come out second half. Big kickoff return, some positive yards on offense, but then a great punt by the special teams, and now an unforced error here, which gives McMinn a first down. Sharp on the carry, going to power ahead for a positive gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 now for McMinn. Sharp with the carry here again on 2nd down. He is going to truck ahead for 7 more and have another McMinn first down. Elmer, what is the answer on defense to stop Sharp?
Other than overcommitting that, linebacker core bringing up those safeties, I don't know. That definitely leave you
scratching your head for sure. Your options are certainly limited. Hopefully we'll figure out something here. It's fresh set of downs. Another handoff here on first down for McMinn. I don't know if that one went to Sharp. It might have went to Ezra Markle. It did. It was Markle on the carry. But he also picks up 4. And 2nd and 6 now for McMinn. Just over 6 minutes left. So 6 already gone here in the third quarter. Ray County did receive the opening kickoff of the quarter. A big return by Christian Simon. And then a 3 and out, but a great punt by Chick Frazier. Back McMinn up inside the 5, and then an unforced error. And McMinn continues to move the ball here, and they lead the Eagles 14-7. Markle with the carry on 2nd down. Bounces out to the corner, picks up 3. It'll now be 3rd and 4. So Elmer, the Golden Eagle defense will have a chance to answer the call once again here. 3rd and 4 for the Cherokees. They're going to give it to Sharp. Once again, he is going to be tackled by the shoelaces. That was Bradley Goodwin who stopped him. It is now 4th and 3. Sharp did pick up a yard. And it looks like McMinn will go for it once again. Coach Cagle and staff content to put this at the legs of Sharp. I would assume we will see the call.
4th and a very long 2.
McMinn trying to draw us off sides once again. A little bit of movement on the Ray County line. No whistle, no flags, and they will now call a timeout. So with 5 minutes and 1 second left here in the third quarter, it is McMinn 14, Ray County 7. We will be back in just a moment.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
So the Cherokees break the huddle from their timeout. They will be going for it here on 4th down. It is a quick snap, handoff to Sharp, who dives ahead. It looks like he is going to be stopped short. We will wait for the official spot.
Sharp on the run, stopped by Smith and Duggar.
That was Smith and Duggar in on the tackle for Ray County. And the official will call for time for an official measurement.
Super close. How many chain links?
In real time, Elmer, it certainly looked like the defense have stopped them. We hope that is indeed the case. The chain has been stretched, and it is not the case.
It's just enough for a first down.
One chain link, enough.
The first white stripe in the nose of the ball was all that was hanging over the marker, and it is now a first down for McMinn. Clock continues to run. McMinn on top of Ray County, 14-7. Sharp's number called once again here on first down. And he's going to have another positive gain for the Cherokees, a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 now. Quick pitch out to Sharp here on 2nd down. A few moves in the backfield, and he is out across midfield for another Cherokees first down. And Elmer, the Cherokees continue to milk the clock and milk first downs here as the Golden Eagle defense is struggling to find an answer and a stop.
Chase Suttles, I had an injury report from him pregame. Ray County linebacker Chase Suttles, number 41. He said that he has a torn ACL. He is going to should be back in 2 weeks.
That is a very unfortunate news for Chase and the Golden Eagles.
And they're also missing Chandler Kaler at that middle linebacker position tonight. So they really need these sophomores to step up in this defensive line to make a stand. It's essentially baptism by fire.
That was Jalen Hunt with the carry there on first down, was able to pick up 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now for the Cherokees. Hayes under center. Hunt goes into motion. Handoff goes to Markle. Continues to push ahead, dragging a huge pile with him. Is going to pick up about 6 yards. We will call it 3rd and a long 3 now for the Cherokees. So in Elmer, as McMinn has now gone for 2 fourth downs on this possession, being inside of Ray County territory, I don't imagine if we were able to get a stop here on 3rd, they would quit at that game anytime soon. 3rd down, Sharp with the carry. He is going to dive ahead and have another McMinn first down. McMinn also, Elmer, you tell me if I'm wrong, seems to be doing a little bit of a hurry-up offense here and not wasting much time in between snaps, even though they are a wing T run-heavy offense.
They are, and you really get the feeling of kind of seeing how other teams feel when that wing T is rolling.
Handoff here on first down is going to go to Hunt. He bounces off a couple would-be tacklers, now is dropped at the 35. Picks up maybe a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9.
Brought down by Rice and Smith. 2nd and 9.
Minute and a half, clock rolling here in the 3rd quarter. Golden Eagles trail the Cherokees 14-7. Sharp in the backfield, Hayes under center. Got to hand it off here to Sharp on 2nd down, who continues to move his way forward. Picks up about 4. We'll call it 3rd and 5. Elmer, it's going to take either a turnover or we are going to have to force them with a 4 and out, as we assume they will be going for it.
You know, Coach Pemberton was right last week when he said this game is going to be over, likely be over quick. He said we'll be home early. It's just after 9 o'clock, and the final minute is ticking down in the third quarter. McMinn County is still on the move, and this is a huge third down.
McMinn will actually take a timeout here. We will take one with them. Clock shows 36 seconds left in the third quarter. McMinn 14, Ray County 7.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
At Lazy Boy, we have an award-winning safety program. World-class safety performance requires that all 1,400 American craftsmen work safely each and every day. Safety commitment is safety excellence. Safety excellence is team commitment. We want you to be part of this team. Go Eagles.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
And we're back from the McMinn County timeout. 3rd and 5 for the Cherokees. A little bit of movement here on the McMinn line. Marco looks very disappointed in himself, and it will indeed be a false start against the Cherokees. That will back them up, and perhaps just the break the Golden Eagles needed. After the penalty, it will be 3rd and 10. Ball at the Ray County 36. Hayes under center. Handoff is going to be fumbled, very nearly recovered by Ray County. Hayes with the ball now scrambling in the backfield is going to be dropped for a huge loss. The sack will cost him 9 yards, and it will now be 4th and very long for McMinn, and we will see if they truly believe in their offense ability to pick up a first down. 4th and close to 12 yards now. The clock will roll out here on the third quarter. McMinn will be leading 14-7. We will be back in just a moment.
Justin came out, we walked the land, we looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com. State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager...
Simon back deep to receive the punt here from McMinn. It is a relatively short, high punt. It is going to take a McMinn bounce around the 25, still rolling towards the Ray County 10, where it will be touched dead at the 11, and the Golden Eagles will take over on offense. And Elmer, you just can't overstate how big of a penalty that was against McMinn. 3rd and 5 inside the Ray County 30, definitely 4th down territory for them. That penalty forcing them back, and then the sack forcing them to punt.
Huge, essentially momentum stop for McMinn County. Let's see if Ray County can stitch together a good drive here.
Definitely want to capitalize on that mistake. Ray County with the ball now. Handoff going to go to Christian Simon here on first down. Going to be folded up around the 15, not before picking up a few yards. We'll call it 2nd and 5. I'm not very good at math, Elmer, as you well know, but I believe it was only one offensive possession apiece there, with McMinn probably dominating 10 minutes of the clock there in the third quarter. Pemberton working out of the shotgun here. He is going to hand it off to Simon once again, who finds a seam, dives across the 20, and going to be very close for a first down. And it is indeed going to be a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. So Elmer, the Golden Eagles looking to give McMinn a dose of the wing T medicine just to continue to plod and move the chains here. A timeout by the official, looking towards the clock, not exactly sure what the issue is. He seems content now, and will blow the whistle back into play. Pemberton and Hunt in the backfield. Hunt into motion now. Pemberton takes the snap, going to fake the handoff to Gavin Morrison in the pocket, looking to throw it, collapses. He's going to keep it. He's got some space. He's out across the 30, the 35, and going to go out of bounds around the 38. But he has enough for another Ray County Lazy Boy first down. Zach Pemberton with some great presence there since the pocket collapsing around him, and was able to scramble for a pickup of 12.
Let's take a quick look at this run by Zach.
First down here. Brandon Hunt with the carry. He's out very close to the 50. Is going to pick up 9. And the Golden Eagles offense coming to life. Second and 1 now. Ball at the Ray County 48. Christian Simon with the carry, looking for the edge. He's got it, bounces across the 50, and will have enough for another Ray County Lazy Boy first down. So a fresh set of sticks for the Golden Eagles. Ball at the 50. Clock is rolling, 10 minutes left here in the final quarter. Pemberton going to fake the handoff to Morrison, looking to pass. He's got a man. That's Jaden Austin, who's going to catch it at the 20 and be tackled at the 7. That is a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Wow.
Coach Pemberton with a little misdirection there. Zach faked the handoff to Gavin Morrison. Jaden Austin found the seam up the middle, wide open, and a huge first down for the Golden Eagles, who trail by 7 here at home against McMinn. Christian Simon's number called here on first down. He's looking towards the edge. He dives ahead. He is in the end zone for a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown.
All right, let's take another look first at that big pass. Forgive me, this is, of course, Christian Simon in the touchdown.
Aiden Frazier now on to attempt the ever so important point after to level the score. Reese Cooley on for the hold. He gets it down. The kick is up, and it is a low kick, but it is good, and that is all that matters. So, with 9:46 left in the contest, Ray County has come back from behind and has evened the score 14-all. We will be back in just a moment.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
Pemberton to Austin with a huge connection there, and then Christian Simon punches it in, and the Golden Eagles have squared it up here at Bill Horton Field in a deadlock with McMinn, 14 all. Brady Rice with a beautiful kick, going to be fielded at the 3-yard line. Ray County special teams unit able to drop them at the 16, where the Cherokees will take back over on offense.
I'd like to take this time to encourage you, if you're watching this on a mobile device, maybe on your desktop, tablet, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a Ray County football event or any other kind of sporting event or other event that you might miss out on. Just hit the subscribe button. You'll always be up to date and informed.
So Elmer, quite a turn of events here as McMinn possessed the ball for probably 10 minutes out of the third quarter, then a huge penalty on 3rd and 5, and Ray County has the ball for 2 minutes in the fourth quarter and has already evened up the score. Of course, the big question mark is now, will the Ray County defense be able to stop Hayes and Sharp and company for McMinn?
And if they can, is McMinn County two-dimensional, or are they only single-dimensional? But first, we must have to see if this defense can stop them, continue to stop that offense. And that's going to be Peyton Duggar.
Yes, Peyton Duggar. And Elmer, maybe that score by the Golden Eagles was just what was needed to spark this Ray County defense as they push Sharp back for what may be the first time tonight. 3rd and now 9 for the Cherokees, and some positive signs for the Golden Eagles.
And this McMinn County offense does seem to be taking a little bit more time getting up to the line of scrimmage. Not so much of that hurry-up offense you alluded to.
And here comes that second dimension. Hayes is going to throw it. It is caught. Aubrey Smith in on the tackle. I believe that was Abernathy with the catch. He is just shy of the first down marker. It will be 4th and 2. And it looks like McMinn will run on their special teams unit as Christian Simon drops back to receive the punt. It is a spiraling punt. Christian Simon calls for the fair catch, and he has it at the Ray County 47. Now we're going to kick it down now to our sideline reporter, Larissa Cannon. Pemberton going to keep it here on first down. He cuts out to the left, going to be tackled around the 50, going to pick up 3. It will be, they might even give him another yard. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Ray County with the ball, 7 minutes left here in the game, looking to take the lead. Handoff going to go to Christian Simon, who is going to be swallowed up. That was big. Caleb Gooding in on the tackle. Was able to break through the line and met Simon as he received the handoff. Loss of 4 on the play. 3rd and 9 now for the Golden Eagles. Smith and Morrison lined up to the right. Pemberton rolls right, looks left now, and he's going to throw it, and he has a man. That is Caleb Laws getting some blocks out in front, out across the 40. Caleb Laws with a huge catch and run for the Golden Eagles, but there is a flag on the play. Some communication going on amongst the officials. And it is indeed going to be a hold against Ray County. From the spot of the foul, it will be very close whether or not we have a first down. And indeed, we do. So even after the penalty, that is a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
And I'll definitely take it. Fresh set of sticks for Ray County. Just over 6 minutes to go.
Absolutely. In a game that we've had to scrap and claw our way back into, cannot afford mistakes like that here late in the fourth quarter. Brandon Hunt with the carry on first down. Going to be stood up around the 40, pickup of 2. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Let's take another look at this pass, little swing back pass to Laws. See if we can see a hold. Not seeing it. Saw the defender got turned around a little bit. I'm not sure if that had any effect on the call.
Hand off to Morrison here. Pemberton plenty of time in the pocket now. Going to look to run. He will tuck it now. Has some space up the sideline. And going to be hit very late. Now some jawing going on between him and his tackler. I have yet to see a flag. He got tackled about 8 rows deep on the McMinn sideline. A little surprising there, Elmer. I am, of course, much more objective to you when it comes to flags for or against Ray County, and even I think that one was pretty late.
Certainly, that is going to move the sticks. It's going to be enough for a Lazy Boy first down. We're going to try to, despite the late hit, Zach seems to be in good health. He's bringing the Eagles back up to the line. We'll jump back into live action.
Pemberton going to hand it off here to Simon on first down. He's got great blocking out in front. He's out across the 20, makes a move, still on his feet. Finally forced out around the 17. The Golden Eagles continue to drive. 5:08 left here in the contest. Knotted up at 14. Simon with a pickup of 5 on first down. It is 2nd and 5 now. And Elmer, that McMinn defense looks tired. There's going to be a pre-snap whistle.
McMinn County player is actually going to lose his helmet. Retrieved and returned by Colton.
And Ray County is going to give back those 5 yards that Simon just picked up with a false start. It'll be 2nd and 10. Pemberton working out of the shotgun here. He rolls back, looking to throw. Got some time now, being forced out of the pocket. Gonna tuck it, makes a move around the 22, and gonna be dropped right there. It will now be 3rd and 9 for Ray County. McMinn, 1 timeout left. Ray County has all 3. Just over 4.5 minutes. Clock is rolling here in Evansville. McMinn 14, Ray County 14. Hunt goes into motion. Pemberton with the snap, looks right. Pass complete to Christian Simon, who's out and brought down at the 20. He is going to be stopped well shy of the first down marker, and it is now decision time for Coach Pemberton and staff. Looks like Hayden Frazier is going to go out to attempt what will be a 38-yard field goal. So, Elmer, I believe this is the first time we have seen Chig attempt a field goal this year. Reese Cooley on for the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. No good. It is no good. I apologize. It looked good from the booth. I believe it fell just to the right. I apologize for getting excited there. It definitely looked good from my seat. I'm being told he actually missed it wide left. Just barely. He had the leg for it, Elmer. Just fell to the left of the left upright. So McMinn now with the ball at their own 20, 3:35 left in the contest. They've got 1 timeout, Ray County all 3. Hayes going to hand it off here to Sharp on first down. Ray County defense swarms him. He picks up maybe 2. And Elmer, you got to think if the Golden Eagles were able to get a stop here on second down, that Coach Pemberton might burn one of those timeouts to try to get the ball back.
Absolutely. Just over 3 minutes to go in this ball game. All locked up, 14.
And what was a somewhat quick and sloppy first half has turned into quite the battle here in Evansville. Ray County tying up the score after trailing 14-0 at the half. A whistle before the snap, and McMinn is going to burn what I believe is their final timeout. So 2:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Ray County 14, McMinn 14. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Dustin Henderson, owner and operator of Henderson Home Inspection, serving Ray County and all surrounding counties. A home inspection covers the major components of a home: crawl space, foundation, the roof, exterior features, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, and everything in between. The cost of a home inspection is on average 0.002% of the cost of the home. Why leave the chance that there's a surprise that costs you thousands after you move in? So if you're looking at buying, selling, or just want to make a maintenance plan on your home, give me a call, 423-208-5781. And check us out on Facebook. And now I don't have but one more thing to say. How about them Eagles?
McMinn County burns their last timeout. 2:46 left here. 2nd and 8. Hayes under center. He's going to fake the handoff to Sharp. It's going to end up going to number 22. That is Abernathy, who picks up maybe a yard. 3rd and 7 now for McMinn, and Ray County will burn a timeout to stop the clock. And we will take one with them.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
There you go. You could. Hi, y'all. I'm a dummy.
We're live.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's no surprise that I am indeed that, if you heard that. 3rd and 8 here for McMinn. Hayes looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck it. He finds the middle of the field, finds a seam. He's still on his feet, out across the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50. Brady Rice giving chase. Hayes finally going to be stopped at the Ray County 23-yard line. Actually going to be spotted at the 22. And Bradley Hayes with a huge run, and McMinn 1st and 10 at the Ray County 22. Sharp with the carry on 1st down. He's going to get inside the red zone. Going to be brought down at the 15. So Elmer, a 2nd and 8. It looked like we had Hayes stopped. He was able to cut back to the midfield where he had plenty of space and a huge, huge pickup, as Coach Pemberton, I believe, has called another timeout. He has indeed. 2:12 left now in the 4th quarter.
Let's process that big run by Hayes and take a break with the Eagles, and we'll be right back.
Man, that was awful.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles.
Sharp with the carry here on 2nd down, pushed back, is able to break the tackle, and it looks like the ball is out. Ray County is going to pick it up. That is Aubrey Smith with the fumble recovery. And the Golden Eagles have the football.
Let's take a second look. What a huge turnaround. What a huge stop.
Absolutely.
Turn of events for Ray County.
And if you can see just behind the end zone, there are 3 principals of Ray County egging on our boys to snap defeat from what looked like the jaws of victory for a moment.
They are backed up.
Opposite of what I've said, carb brain. 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff going to go to, I believe, Gavin Morrison on 1st down. That was actually Christian Simon on the carry. He picks up 2. It will be 2nd and 8. Clock continues to roll. Just over a minute half left here in the game. Ray County does have 1 timeout left. McMinn has none. Jaden Austin split out wide to the left. Christian Simon and Morrison in the wing tee. Handoff going to be fake to Morrison. Pemberton now keeps it. He cuts out towards the 15, still on his feet, trying to get to the sideline. Going to be stopped around the 10. Going to be just short. It'll be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, he was in the defender's grasp inside the end zone. Thankfully, he was able to slip loose. We're inside the final minute. Ray County has 1 timeout. McMinn has 0.
Pemberton out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off eventually to Christian Simon, who's powering ahead, diving, is going to get out across the 15, and will have enough for a Ray County Lazy Boy 1st down. The clock will stop while the chains reset. They are set now. The clock runs. 30 seconds. Continues to roll. Pemberton has the call in. Coach Pemberton holding up a stop sign for his son. Wants him to use every second he can and will now use his timeout before he has to take a delay of game. With 16 ticks left in the contest, it is Ray County 14, McMinn 14. Elmer, definitely an exciting fourth quarter here. The Golden Eagles able to come back, tie up the game, 14-all. And what looked like we had McMinn stopped in our territory turned into a huge run by Hayes for the Cherokees. And then the ever so important fumble and the turn of events here. And at the very, very worst, it looks like Ray County will be sending this game into overtime. Back out of the timeout here now. Pemberton out of the shotgun. Jaden Austin split out wide to the right. Brandon Hunt goes into motion. Handoff is going to be given to Christian Simon, who's out across the 20, the 25, the 30. He breaks a tackle, cuts back towards midfield. Christian Simon is out across the 50, the 45, the 40. Looking, cuts back, makes a move, still on his feet across the 30, the 25. He finally goes down with 1.9 seconds left. Christian Simon with a huge Ray County Lazy Boy first down. We don't have a timeout. If the chains get set, we have to try to get a spike down. Zach Pemberton hurries his line. Coach Pemberton calling for the spike as quickly as he can. It's snapped and spiked now with just 0.6 of a second left. It looks like we are going to give Hayden Frazier the chance to be the hero here at Bill Horton Field. And Elmer, his last kick from just 2 yards shorter than this, had the leg for these 2 yards, was just wide left. It is a 40-yard field goal. The Golden Eagle faithful on their feet. Reese Cooley on for the hold. Hayden Frazier set to be the hero. It's a good snap. The kick is up, and it is just wide left. Elmer just wide.
Definitely has the distance.
The clock's expired, and we have overtime here in Evansville. A beautiful kick by Chig Frazier. Just barely misses being a walk-off. Just wide left. And we've got free football here in Ray County. And here, ladies and gentlemen, our football guru, I'm going to head over the headset to Cam Meadows to explain exactly how high school football overtime works.
Okay, so we're heading to overtime. Each team will get a possession, kind of like in college football. The captains will meet here at midfield. They'll flip a coin, and, whoever wins can either defer or take it. The option being that you would like to defer in this situation. I believe both teams start on the 10 or 15 in high school, and then they play as many overtimes as it takes. I believe they go for 2 in the third overtime at that point. So here we go. This is probably one of the more exciting events in high school, is whenever 2 teams get to go into overtime, and the way this one's going, it's going to be a good one.
So they are tossing a coin. That's confirmed. Coin toss. It has been a while since Ray County went into an overtime game. We've had some close ones for sure.
Waiting for the verdict of the coin toss here. And it looks like our defense is going to be going on the field first. And they will be defending at the Ray County student section of the field.
You can see this crowd starting to come to life on their feet. And you can see this team down here on the sidelines getting this crowd in the game.
So it will be McMinn County with the ball first here in overtime. Exciting atmosphere here. Overtime. Ray County and McMinn. Here on first and goal from the 10. Hayes under center, going to hand off to Sharp, who powers ahead and picks up 5. Actually picked up
huge surge by that Cherokee offensive line.
And now it's second down. It looks like they've spotted it at the 4. Sharp in the backfield. Going to get the handoff again here on second down. Ray County. He's going to be whistled dead just shy of the goal line. And it is going to be third down now from the 1. Elmer absolutely have to have a big push here from the D-line. A not too bold prediction would have the ball going to Sharp for the 3rd straight time, as he has been the workhorse for the Cherokees here thus far tonight. It is going to go to Sharp. He is going to dive ahead. And it looks like a second chance effort. They're actually going to say no, he did not get into the end zone. Elmer, I thought he bounced off his line and got around the right edge and dove in, but that is not what the official saw, and it is now 4th down for McMinn. Elmer, and it looks like the McMinn County coaching staff is content to see if their boys can push for 1 yard and get the score. It is going to be a quarterback dive, and they are going to say, yes, he did break the goal line this time. It is Hayes, and that is a touchdown for McMinn. All is not lost, of course. Ray County will get the ball, as Lockmiller is on to attempt the PAT. The kick is up, and it is wide left. Wide left. The point after is no good. Breathing hope into the Golden Eagle faithful here, as they will now get the ball. And Hayden Frazier could potentially get the chance to be the hero once again. Ray County now getting their chance at offense. at the 10. McMinn able to tack on 6 with their possession.
Wow, you may be able to hear this crowd in the background. Ray County faithful on their feet.
Zach Pemberton working out of the shotgun. Handoff going to go to Gavin Morrison, who is going to get into the end zone for a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown!
Wow, Shazam and Chick Frazier will have a chance for third times. Hopefully will be a charm for Frazier. This will be his third extra point. Unfortunately, he's missed a couple of 40-yarders.
Cooley on for the hold. McMinn will attempt their icing techniques here as they will call a timeout on a point after. At this point in the game, with the point after giving Ray County the victory, you might as well go ahead and see if you can put a little extra pressure on the kicker. And we want to remind you, of course, that after this game, the Ray Review staff will be heading to Bimbo's, our post-game meal sponsor, where I will watch Elmer eat all the carbs and all the sugar, and I will have all the diet water and decaf coffee that they can provide.
I'll mostly be eating pork. I'm going to have a pork nut, sausage, and bacon.
Double pork for Elmer. I love
pork.
That.
You know how I roll, Cam.
Absolutely. And we're hoping our little piggies go to Victory Market right here. That was awful. I apologize.
Locked up, 20-all, overtime.
This point after could give Ray County the victory. It's a good snap. The kick is up, and it is good. Ray County wins. Ray County wins. It is a walk-off. Chick Frazier, the point after is good.
Pandemonium in Eagle Stadium tonight. Not a soul in their seat. Standing room only. What a win for Ray County. Overtime. We knew it was going to be a dogfight, but we didn't know it was going to be this tough. Hats off to McMinn County, Bo Cagle, and the Cherokees. We wish them the best of luck as they finish out their season in 6A. Look forward to seeing them next year in Athens. All right, folks, you've enjoyed it good with us tonight. Be sure to hang around for the post-game show. We're definitely going to have a post-game interview with Coach Mark Pemberton, sponsored by Nokian Tires. And we're also hoping to talk to Chick Frazier, talk to Hayden Frazier, see what was going through his head in that last kick. We're going to cut away to a sponsor, and we'll be right back with our Nokian Tires post-game show.
Justin came out. We walked the land. We looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at McCoshLandscaping.com. That's
JB Monday, 7 o'clock. JB here Monday.
Let's do the same thing, guys. Let's do the same thing with those JV. Great job. That's a way to have toughness, mental toughness. Slap that adversity in the face, come back and win the ball game. That's what it's all about. Great job. Great job. Good game.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want...
All right, hang with us. We're looking for Coach Pemberton right now, looking to kick it down to him. We'll have game analysis from Cameron Meadows and also look forward to catching up with a couple of Eagle players. Get their thoughts on this barn burner. All right, we're going to kick it down to Larissa Cannon. She's found Mark Pemberton. He is getting surrounded by reporters right now.
What an exciting finish here tonight at Bill Horton Field as Ray County triumphs in overtime at the foot of Hayden Frazier in the point after with a 21-20 victory.
You can see that Eagle faith. Look at the field, completely full.
We're good. We can see that. We're waiting on TV.
Around the state, as we have said before, this game is not giving us a chance to look at some of the other scores coming through. It's just really been rolling. First half rolled, second half rolled.
And it looks like at this point, I'd hate to interrupt you, Elmer, I believe Coach Pemberton and Larissa are ready on the field.
They are ready. We're kicking it down to them.
All right, Coach Pemberton, that was down to the wire. Felt a little bit like a Vols game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of our kids, the way they kept battling. You know, we had chances to win it there a couple times, but, you know, they kept their head up and they kept battling. You know, if they had missed that extra point, we were probably going to go for two to win it if we would have scored, which we did on the first play. But thank goodness they missed the extra point, and that gave us a chance to kick it through. But huge win for us. I mean, we knew coming into the game it was going to be a game of possessions. We weren't going to get many, and neither were they, but they sort of ate the clock on us, and we didn't do a very good job on offense initially, so it put us in a hole. But, you know, we challenged them at halftime, and our kids answered the challenge and battled back to win it.
Absolutely. We definitely saw a change in momentum after the half. So next week we're preparing for Lenoir City, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's a district game, region game.
Okay, what are we looking for with them?
Well, they've sort of been a surprise so far. They were 2, and I don't know how they did tonight. I think they were 2-1 going into tonight. So, it's a region game. Anything can happen, so we got to get prepared. We got to definitely play better than we did tonight. But, I like the way our kids found a way to win. That's the key.
Yes, we definitely started to see some things go our way. We saw the momentum shift. We saw them come together during the second half, and definitely far fewer penalties than we saw last week. So all in all, things are looking up, I'd say.
Well, I hope so. I hope we're headed in the right direction. It sort of seems like it, but we just got to continue to get better. We got some really tough games down the stretch here.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll head back up to you, and we'll try to find a player to interview.
Thank you for that, Larissa. As you can see, it's a pretty wild situation down on Bill Horton Field right now. Well, still a little bit of pandemonium going on.
And you heard from Coach Pemberton there, Elmer, just the resiliency, the determination this team showed. He said the coaches challenged the boys at the half to come out and to fight for every possession here in the second half and to do whatever it took to get the win. And, he mentioned we had a couple chances. Hayden had a couple great kicks, including the one at the end of regulation that had the distance just barely soared wide. Didn't give up. We battled through McMinn's possession, got a little bit lucky with them missing the PAT. And then, of course, Hayden was able to pop ours through. Gavin Morrison with the huge run there on our first offensive possession. It looks like we do have Hayden Frazier down on the field now with Larissa Cannon. We will send it down to them.
Just going to ask you how. All right, so this was obviously an exciting moment for you, down to the wire, and it was awful tight. So how did it feel?
It was very nerve-wracking, but I don't know how to really explain it. There's nothing else that can compare to this, really. Missed a couple times, but got to flush it, and then third time's a charm, I guess, and I just went over on the sideline after I missed the second one and prayed, and just got to give all the glory to the man above. I'm doing my job.
I'm sure all of your teammates are very, very thankful, and I'm sure you're happy for this win too.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so next week you have Lenore City, and after coming off the momentum of this game, what are you expecting for next week?
Dub, a win. That's all we got to do.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Good game.
Thank you.
All right, guys. There you have it. We'll go back up to you in the booth.
And thank you so much, Larissa and Hayden, for that interview, and indeed for Chig Frazier. Third time was the charm. His PAT securing the win here for the Golden Eagles tonight over the Cherokees of McMinn. In overtime, Ray County wins 21-20. We're going to take a quick break for our sponsors, and we will come back with some scores from around the region and analysis from our guru, Cameron Meadows.
You bought a big rig to get the job done, to hold its ground, to protect your kin. You need the Nokian Rotiva HT, providing safety, comfort, confidence. Built for your heavy vehicle, ready for face-to-face contact with the daily perils of the open road. Nokian Tires, where safety begins.
Hi, I'm Dustin Henderson, owner and operator of Henderson Home Inspection, serving Ray County and all surrounding counties. A home inspection covers the major components of a home: crawl space, foundation, the roof, exterior features, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, and everything in between. The cost of a home inspection is on average 0.002% of the cost of the home. Why leave to chance that there is a surprise that costs you thousands after you move in? So if you're looking at buying, selling, or just want to make a maintenance plan on your home, give me a call, 423-208-5781, and check us out on Facebook. And now I don't have but one more thing to say. How about them Eagles?
Justin came out. We walked the land, we looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com. The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
All right, we are back. I'm here with Cameron Meadows, Tennessee High School football guru, up in Jim Barnes' press box. So glad to be with you, Cam.
Yeah, it's good to pull off that win. That was an exciting second half. That was a tale of two different games right there, going from lackluster to heart-stopping in 24 minutes of game clock. So it was quite interesting. The stats looked a whole lot better. I mean, you know, you go from 6 yards total of rushing to go over the final stats. Christian Simon, 15 carries tonight, ended up with 90 yards. Of course, pulled off that big 62-yard run right there at the end to set up what could have been a game-winning field goal. But, hey, we'll take the overtime win. Gavin Morrison, he only got 2 carries, but he made them count, one of them being the touchdown in overtime and then another 2-yard run to give him 12 yards.
Yeah, and we talked a lot about the PAT after Chig missed those 2, which they were good kicks, and I'm not taking anything away from him. I mean, that was just outstanding, but and he hit the PAT, but hey, it was Gavin Morrison that was able to punch it in. Of course, he was running behind that Ray County line that finally got some traction.
Yeah, the line seemed like they got a little bit more traction, got a little bit more control of McMinn's defensive front. McMinn's defensive front did a great job tonight of controlling Ray County, especially in the first half. You know, Ray County made the adjustments that they needed and moved the ball in the second half. Just looking down the rest of the stats, Pemberton, even though he had negative 5 yards rushing in the first half, finished with 42 on the night on 8 carries. And Brandon Hunt finished with 3 carries for 18 yards. Looking at the passing statistics, very good night for Zach tonight. Going 9 of 11 for 146, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but still, that's very good. That's a very solid outing out of this offense, passing-wise, because we don't really throw the ball a whole lot, but we had to tonight, and it came through in some big plays. Looking at the individuals, Austin finished with 62 yards on 2 catches. Caleb Walls had 17 yards on 2 catches. Christian Simon had 50 yards on 3 catches. And Gavin Morrison had 17 yards on 2 catches. And then, of course, Chig, granted, he, missed 2 field goals, but, hey, he was 3 for 3 on extra points, and that's what you need to win games like this. You just got to, pull it out when you need to. And, I mean, he had the distance on both of the field goals.
Plenty of distance.
I mean, it was just and both of them looked good from the press box, but I could tell the last one was a little bit left. But that first one, when they were kicking down towards the scoreboard,
boy, it was close.
It was really close. I mean, if it would have kissed the upright, it was maybe a foot from going through. So, but I guess we'll go on to look at some of the other area high schools tonight. Excuse me.
Big one. Maryville game. Is there a final on that one yet? That one's definitely caught my eye.
Yeah. Maryville is Maryville. was leading in that one the last time I saw. Let's see if that one's gone final here. No, it's in the fourth quarter. Maryville leads 28-24. Another game up that way, the big rivalry is Fulton and Austin East. Fulton right now leads 20-7 in the third quarter. Knox Catholic in the fourth quarter is beating Cleveland 33-7. So Catholic is back on track after getting demolished last week by a team out of Atlanta. Soddy Daisy is, well, the score hasn't been updated, but it's still leading Hickson 21-7.
Sequatchie County halftime.
Yeah, that's a kind of a...
At Meigs County. Sequatchie County 7, Meigs County 6.
Yeah, you knew that one was going to be kind of a slobber knocker, as they say, because, you know, Sequatchie's got a big offensive line, but Meigs has got a lot of speed, even though they are a little banged up on the skill positions right now. I know they had to sit a couple players just to get them healthy tonight, but so they're playing down a little bit. But, you know, hey, going up against a bigger school, you know, you can't ask for much more being 7-6 at the half. I see one here at half. Ottawa is beating their crosstown rival, East Hamilton.
You would call it a rival.
It was a rivalry when East Hamilton opened, but right now, looking at the score, 47-0, it's not much of a game.
I hate to say it, but I'm missing that Ottawa rivalry. Wish they were on our schedule. So many great games we've had over the last few years with Ottawa.
Yeah, that one kind of hurt, seeing them go off the schedule, but, you know.
And what about this? Fourth quarter in Crossville, Walker Valley locked up with the Panthers, Stone Memorial, 41-all, fourth quarter. Wow.
I see that. Oh, yeah, that's a good football game right there.
And it's what's been called the oldest rivalry in the state.
Mm-hmm.
In Jasper, the Pirates are putting it on the Warriors, South Pittsburgh, over Marion County, 42-18.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling on that one. You know, South Pittsburgh, especially after the last couple of years playing Marion and losing to them, you knew something was going to happen in that game because South Pitt, you can't keep them down very long, especially with the amount of talent they had coming back this year.
And what about this? In Whitwell, Signal Mountain is getting shut out, 43-0. That's a final in Whitwell. The Whitwell Tigers rolling over Signal Mountain.
Yeah, I talked to my friend Jesse Smith. He's a Ray County alum. He's now the linebackers coach at Signal Mountain. So, no, he was hoping to have a good game, but that's that one's going to hurt because, you know, Whitwell, they've kind of turned around their program a little bit these last couple of years. They've got some pretty good talent sitting over there in the Marion County area. Let's see, looking else, Lenoir City next week, our opponent. They are playing Christian Academy in Knoxville, or CAK, and Lenoir City at the half is leading 27-21. And you know, looking at that score, that's, you know, pretty interesting because Lenoir City, they've been in games that they shouldn't have been, but then you look at that one game that they should have just rolled over Loudon. And
tell me about CAK. I'm unfamiliar with them.
CAK, small private school in West Knoxville. A few years ago, Rusty Bradley was their head coach. Not real sure who their head coach is right now, but, you know, they
So would it be safe to say Lenoir City is favored in that matchup?
It would be pretty even, actually.
Okay.
I would say, because CAK used to be really, really good. They would battle Alcoa in the semis usually every year.
So right now it's Lenoir City 41. That just popped up a final. That is a final now, 41-21. Lenoir City. Next week's matchup for the Golden Eagles. Be sure to be out at Bill Horton Field, 7:30 kickoff.
Yeah, that makes things interesting, you know, because the winner of that game, you know, takes control of the region, you know, solely, you know, because everybody else will either be 1-0 or 1-1 or 0-1. Yeah, so, I mean, the winner of that game goes to 2-0 in the region and pretty much seals their fate going to the playoffs. So,
so Cam, as we wrap it up here in Evansville, how would this game, even though it was frustrating at times for the Eagles, how would this will this overtime win give them some momentum that they can carry forward into next week?
Absolutely. This kind of win is what you need going into the rest of the schedule, the more meatier part of the schedule, because we got some really good schools coming up. We got Bradley Central, Lenore City next week. After that, we've got Knox Catholic on a Thursday night on TV in Knoxville. So, a lot of people are already talking about that game. They actually mentioned that game last night on the broadcast.
Certainly.
Then you got Marion County. We go over to Marion, which – Marion's a good football team. They got beat. They're getting beat by South Pitt tonight, but still, they've been in the sate championship the last couple of years in 2A.
It's one of the top programs in the state for sure. It's definitely a smaller classification.
Yep. And then, look at the other two. You got Soddy and then a very dangerous Cane Ridge team sitting at the end of the schedule. A lot of great athletes in that program over there at Cane Ridge. They could put up some offensive numbers this year. But just one last one, just kind of a shout-out to my buddy Kane Ballard. Greenville has gone final, and they keep rolling. They go to 4-0 by beating Science Hill 42-26. So a little 4A program beat up the 6A program tonight.
Wow. And Kane Ballard, hats off to him. Such an honor to have been able to go to school with him and graduate with him in the class of 93. Hate to date him as I'm dating myself, but so proud of him. And Cade Ballard, what a tremendous young athlete.
Yes.
His son and quarterback. And with that, great win for the Eagles tonight. On behalf of our team at Rate Review, thanks once again for tuning in. This is Elmer Harris here with Cameron Meadows. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
At Lazy Boy, we have an award-winning safety program. World-class safety performance requires that all 1,400 American craftsmen work safely each and every day. Safety commitment is safety excellence. Safety excellence is team commitment. We want you to be part of this team. Go Eagles!
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
Kuuleeko mittaus? Mittaus kuulee. Mikä oli keskinopeus? Vedon keskinopeus on 186,269 ja on uusi maailmanennätys.
Hey, good. We're trying to just packing up. Just packing up, buddy. Pemberton and Chig Frazier.